Popular and hyped BL series are often the talk of the town, but there are some that are hidden gems in the BL community. In this video, we will be talking some of the BL series which I think are often ignored but deserve to be so much popular. If you also have your own recommendations of BL dramas, feel free to share it on the comment section below. Before that, some of the BL series that will be mentioned in this video might not be available on your country due to geo-blocked restriction. In order to watch those particular BL series, you might want to sign up to ExpressVPN to unlock those geo-blocked BL dramas on your country while also surfing the web safely and anonymously. ExpressVPN also has an ongoing promo for Thai BL viewers if you use our official link on the description below. Without further ado, let's get started. First on our list, Tussle with Love. This is not a usual BL series which focuses on the romance of the main couple but rather on the overall story of their family. It's the first BL of German film, and they showcase so much chemistry even though their interactions were somehow limited if we compare it to traditional BL dramas. Tussle with Love follows the story of Thien, the eldest son of the Song family who controls a lot of businesses in the country. But in a Chinese family, being gay is prohibited and not eligible to become their new head. With the secret of Thien being gay, he is torn whether to continue the legacy of his father, or to choose his own happiness. This series got a high ratings but there's only a few who talks about it on different social media platforms. This is indeed an underrated BL series. Tussle with Love can be watched on YouTube. Number 2. Triage. Medical romance and fantasy genres into one is unheard of in a BL, but Triage did it with flying colors. This is one of the few BLs which is a great plot and storyline but failed to become popular. One of the main reasons is due to limited time of international release, so into fans couldn't watch it on official streaming platform outside the time limit. Triage follows the story of Tin, who finds himself on a time loop after failing to save the life of the student, Toll. Upon waking up, Tin is greeted by the same sequence and will only be freed once he saves Toll's life. The plot is definitely entertaining while also having a great main couple which brings so much chemistry on screen. Triage can only be watched on AIS Play. Number 3. Laws of Attraction. 2023 had ups and downs, and Laws of Attraction is one of the BLs that made this year beautiful. Unlike their first BL project, Laws of Attraction has the same formula of some BL dramas which is focused on the romance while also maintaining the relevance of the plot. The law genre was only shown for quite a bit, but I hope we get a full-fledged law BL series in the near future. Laws of Attraction follows the story of Tin, an ordinary young man who demands justice for the death of his niece due to alleged car accident. Jahan, a ruthless lawyer who thinks that money and power are the key to happiness, makes a decision to help Tin in their case after he was removed as the official lawyer of the senator. As his revenge, upon finding the truth behind the death of Tong Kao, Jahan and Tin will find themselves in a situation they never expected to happen. Laws of Attraction can be watched on iQIYI and YouTube. Number 4. Fashioned Cupcake. One of the best and most wholesome Japanese BL series I have seen ever is Fashioned Cupcake, and even up to this day, I'm still waiting for a possible sequel. The dynamics between Takeda and Kimura is fascinating even with their age gap in both real life and in the story. Fashioned Cupcake follows the story of Nozu, a 39-year-old guy whose life only revolves around sleep, wake, and work. His 29-year-old subordinate, Tagora, notices that routine of his, so he immediately asks Nozu to accompany him to a pancake shop without worrying about the others. The two continue to spend time together until they realize that their feelings with each other is no longer just a mere boss-subordinate relationship. Fashioned Cupcake can be watched on Viki and Gaga Ulala. Number 5. About youth. Taiwanese BL dramas are often hyped more than any other BL dramas, but About Youth is one of the few which is somehow underrated in terms of popularity and ratings. It's a coming of age show which is still kinda relatable in terms of real life scenarios, and that's one thing that makes this so good. About Youth follows the story of Yi Guang, an elite and popular student who values good grades because of his parents, and njykhdyjh, an ordinary student who tends to blend into the background except when performing on stage with his band. In order to repay the kindness of Yi Guang during on one of his saddest nights of his life, njykhdyjh befriends him. Their newfound friendship could be the start of something even more romantic. There's also a side couple in this series and their chemistry is off the charts. About Youth can be watched on Viki, Gaga Ulala, and YouTube. Number 6. The Day I Love You. Unlike in 2020, it's kinda rare for me to like another Filipino BL dramas, but The Day I Love You sparked an interest to me upon watching its first episode. The chemistry between the three main characters is definitely present, and I like that this is sort of love triangle, which is my favorite. The Day I Loved You follows the story of Eli, a new student in school who's also a troublemaker. When he was punished, he is asked to take part in the preparations for the upcoming school prom under the care of Nico. The two don't get along at first due to Eli's stubbornness, but it all changes when they share a dance together. The Day I Love You can be watched on YouTube. Number 7. Life Love on the Line. Another Japanese BL on this list is Life Love on the Line, and it's definitely a must watch for everyone. Not only it showcased the romance between the two main characters from the very start, but it also delivered by giving us a story that somehow reflects the reality of LGBTQ+ relationships. Life Love on the Line follows the story of Akira and Yuki, who meet by chance, by walking on the sidewalk's white line. As they draw closer to each other, their feelings start to blossom. This is by far one of my most favorite Japanese BLs aside from Cherry Magic. Life Love on the Line can be watched on Viki and WeTV. Number 8. The Miracle of Teddy Bear. It's not an underrated series in terms of popularity, but due to its low ratings online. In terms of storyline and plot, this is one of the most cohesive because of great writing. The finale might not fit for everyone's taste, but this deserves to have high ratings just because of its uniqueness and storytelling. The Miracle of Teddy Bear follows the story of Tofu, a giant teddy bear which miraculously transforms into a human. Tofu tries to remember about his background, but to no avail. Later on, Tofu becomes Nut's love interest, but with his time as a human runs out, the two have to discover the dark secrets of their past. The Miracle of Teddy Bear can be watched on Netflix. Underrated BL series are often ignored even with their good plots and storylines, so it's good to have this kind of segment for the others to rediscover these hidden gems. Which of these underrated BL series are your favorites? Thank you for watching. That's it, and see you on the next one.